What's up guys, Old Sunno here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about my Athearn Genesis Union Pacific Challenger number 3958. Now, I am aware that this Challenger is not being made by Athearn at the moment. I am well aware of that, but I do need there is some work to it that I do need. Like, I do need to replace the headlight housing, and then, well, not the headlight housing, but I do need to replace the there is a steam pipe that is down here that is not there anymore, and it broke, so I need to replace that along with the E-rings. Need to replace that. Also, the PCB board inside the tender, that's also pretty damaged on the inside because the soldering pads ended up wearing away, so I need to replace that. And then the board inside the locomotive itself, the light board for the tether and stuff. So I wanted to replace those, and I'm trying to get a hold of Athearn, but I tried to call them and I got nothing. So I don't really know how I'm supposed to really get parts from Athearn and stuff like that. So if anyone knows, please let me know. But I bought this Challenger brand new off of eBay, and after the headlight blew out inside because I forgot to write in a resistor. Okay, that was fine. And I had to take the front engine off to get the headlight in there. So I had to take the headlight off. I had to take the boiler off, take the headlight housing off, and then I had to take the front engine off, which was not fun because I had to take those E-rings out, which ended up getting lost, and the steam pipe broke. I actually think I have the steam pipe sitting right here somewhere on my little work table, if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. A little tiny, really tiny piece broke off, so that broke. So I need to get a new one because the E-ring clips onto these little posts, which is kind of silly because I don't know how the Athearn expects you to get that back on. But anyway, that's what was missing, or that's what I need to fix. So I need to get those on there. I mean, because you don't really need it, but I would like to have it back because that is one reason, and also it can cause your drive shaft on the front engine to get dislodged, so you don't want that. So I really want that to get fixed. Also, going back to the tethers, because when you plug this in, wires don't solder to the thing anymore, so I need to get a new one of those. Or just replace the whole tether system with a new one. Maybe I would use a Bachmann one, but I don't want that to be even weaker than what this already is. I have to send my loc sound decoder back because the thing ended up shorting out by accident. So oh well, that's not really too big of a deal because loc sound, they'll just replace that, not replace it, but either replace it or repair for a small fee. It's not really too bad. But still, at least they'll have like they'll at least tell you like what to do to repair it. But Athearn, they don't really tell you anything. They'll have a parts section on their website, but they don't put parts for everything there. Even if you need a specific part, they don't have like a whole parts center dedicated to like all their engines. They just like put a select number of parts on their website, and that's not a good thing because you buy this engine when it first came out new. This cost $400 directly from Athearn. And like I've said before, this came with an MRC decoder, which basically ruined this thing, if you think about it, because had to replace the headlight, replace everything. I got to replace the number board lights, so I might even ask Athearn for those. But point is, you need to put all your stuff on your website. I don't care how or why what your reason is. Put your stuff on your website because not everyone is gonna have to. Not everyone is gonna think about calling your or emailing you. They're just gonna go on their website, order their parts, and pay their money. That's it. Why is it so difficult to get customer service with Athearn? Because I called them twice during their business hours and I got nothing. I got no customer service. I even tried to order parts. I got nothing from them either. I just didn't get nothing. And it wasn't even that they were busy because I didn't get nothing. And I understand the corona season going on. But still, like, normally your customer service at least would be up and active at least, or there's like a representative from at their home. You know, that could have been an option. That could have been forwarded to a representative from their home. That would have worked, because you know most people are working remotely. But when I just want to get my Challenger running, because I did not just pay $400 for a thing for a brand new engine off of eBay to not have customer service to get certain parts I need. Because if you want your money, you're gonna take my service, because I want my Challenger to work. Because I had to replace like I said, take that MRC decoder out. That was already bad enough. That ruined basically this entire engine. Tell me why Athearn went with MRC instead of QSI? I don't know. Because even though QSI was a thing in the past, but QSI is nowhere close as bad as MRC. Because QSI dealt with MRC. I mean, not MRC, ESU. But why I put MRC in this thing, I don't know. They ruined my Challenger. Not to mention, another reason why I took the thing out instead of just waiting is it had a problem to where when you run it, it wouldn't run forward. It would like run forward, stop. It would run backwards, but it wouldn't run forward. And then the sound, it obviously was terrible. The speakers were terrible. The number board lights were okay, and kind of like the gold feeling for them, but the headlight was gold, and I didn't really like that. So, yeah. I don't know, but Athearn, you need to do a better job with your customer service or do something, because I don't like that. And if anyone knows a place, because my main thing was gonna ask if they did factory refurbs. Like I send this to them, they refurbed it, redid all the electronics and detailing and stuff. Because detail wise, it's good already. It's pretty good detail wise. All the details are there except for that steam pipe. Maybe that little number that's supposed to be there, 3958, is supposed to be right there. It's there on this side, but not on this side. So I would have got that replaced. Yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I don't really know what Athearn was thinking with their customer service and representatives and stuff, but I would like them to fix that. Because I would just want to get this thing fixed so that I can have an engine. Because it hurts for me especially because yes, I did have this engine for a while. I've had this thing for about a month, and it's been in and out of running conditions. So like it runs one day, it doesn't run another day. Now it just doesn't run at all. Not only does it not run because that low sound decoder stopped working, okay, that's fine. I can repair that. I can just send that to low sound and they'll do a repair for that. Because low sound says something about it. Athearn says nothing about how to do their repairs for this or for anything. So now I gotta figure that out, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that. I don't know what Athearn was thinking for their repair centers or anything. It's like, from what I've noticed, dealing with Broadway and Bachman, they'll at least you can at least call and they'll pick up the phone, or you can send them an email and they'll reply back to you. Broadway, they have a whole parts center. You just you sign up online and you email your parts, and they'll send you all the information and they'll get your warranties and stuff together. Well, Athearn doesn't do that. Bachman, they'll get your warranty. You have a 1-year warranty. You have a problem with it, you send the locomotive to Bachman, they repair it and send it back. They did that before. It might not be. Now, my repairs with Bachman, I've done 2 of them. Didn't really do it again because I started learning to fix my own stuff. But if I didn't have a repair that I knew I needed the help of the manufacturer, the Bachman would take care of that. Broadway will do the same thing as well. The only thing I had to do with my big boy was just the number boards and the smoke unit. That was just homework. Just solder the wires onto that. But like I said, I made a mistake on the steam pipe and a tether here, but that's fine. But that's what customer service is for, to help me get my parts so I can order those. But Athearn doesn't even want to pick up the phone or answer the emails, and they don't want to even put the options on their website so that way we can order them. And that's just not a good thing, Athearn, in my opinion. That was a drawback for y'all. I don't know if I'll buy another Athearn Steam. I don't really know in general, because comparing to now, I can't even get customer service to repair an engine that I want it's discontinued now, but if I want it, but I can't even get customer service to repair it or get parts for it. I don't even know if I want to trade my DD40 now for that Athearn one if I have a problem with it. So then I saw one video, I think it was Performance Locomotive Inc. He had two SS80 Max, I think that's what they were. I can't remember. Two EMD locomotives. Had some issues, some damage, and stuff like that. Having a hard time getting the parts from Athearn as well. But I don't know. It's annoying, especially with Athearn, because they're among the most expensive. I mean, that Athearn Big Boy that they just released, $650 for a plastic engine. I understand, what goes into making these, but plastic though? You got a Broadway model which is more detailed and has everything there that should be there. And even their Promontory Big Boy that Broadway did, at least it even had the chalkboard marking in the box, so you could put that on there. Had all the details there, working number boards, class lights, whistle, and everything. After Big Boy had the detail down, but some of the stuff that wasn't detailed, like the safety valves, the class lights, they weren't even painted. They were just giant hunks of plastic like they are on this. Tender, that was okay, but still, it didn't compare to what the Broadway one was. And the Broadway one obviously was going to win out because it was die cast and it looked better. I'm just saying though, if you're going to make a model like these, then at least do it, not only do it right, but if you're going to make it out of plastic, why is it ridiculously overpriced? Because if a Broadway model, which is die cast, yeah, the sound might not have been as great, but if Broadway starts doing DCC ready models, Athearn, you're going to have a big problem. And especially now that Scale Trains bought MTH, oh yeah, you're going to have a big problem now. So fix your customer service, get your stuff right. I don't know. I have hope in Athearn, but still, if I can't get my parts for this Challenger or get a factory refurb, because that's what I also was gonna wonder if they did factory refurbs, because I wanted to see if I send this to them and they redo all the electronics for me, and then I just swap the thing for Loxound, because that's what I wanted to put in here, was a Loxound 5.0 decoder, so I could have the right sound set. Have the decoder, now I just got to send that to Loxound to get repaired. That's fine, but other than that, I don't know. So if any of y'all have any suggestions for me, leave them in the comments below. Also, I may be streaming some Train Sim 2021 today, maybe at around maybe 2 o'clock, so if you want to watch, stay tuned. But yeah, that's just my thing. Sorry for ranting, but still, I'm just got to be honest. For one of my favorite engines, it's a big deal for me, because now that I got my Big Boy and everything, my GS4, that's all done. This is one of my favorite engines as well. The Challenger is one of my second favorite locomotives of all time. And it's right behind the GS4, so, it's a big deal for me. It goes the Big Boy, the GS4, and then the Challenger, and then you got 844, the FEF class, right behind that. So, and then that engine is the only company that makes the FEF3 is Athearn, really. No one has made the FEF3 in HO, plastic, or die cast, and who knows when. And River Rossi, yeah, they made it, but I don't even know River Rossi's status for the hobby anymore. But if I can't get this thing fixed, I don't even know what I'm going to be expecting when I buy the Athearn model of the FEF3 or FEF2 at that point, because the UP Northern is the next engine I'm going to get, or I'm going to try to get. So I don't know what Athearn's thinking, but I hope that they get this thing fixed and get their customer service and parts center fixed, because getting parts for Athearn is one of the hardest things of all time, because if you need to repair something, especially for Athearn Steam, yeah, they're not a big Steam player, but still, y'all make Steam engines, so I expect y'all to make the parts for them. So yeah, that's just my thing. Sorry for ranting so much, but still, you pay this much money for these locomotives, and you can't even get the service that you deserve. So that's just an issue for me. That's always something I always had a problem with. And yeah, that's just for me. But I'm going to leave y'all there, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you have any information for me for Athearn repairs or anything as well, because like I said, one of my favorite steam engines of all time, I finally got it. Now I just needed to get it running again. And this is just going to be one of the challenges of all. It's detailed on everything. All I have to do is just, like I said, that steam pipe, the headlight, the number boards, the tether, and then just put sound back in it. That's it. Right now, the steam pipe's not really a big necessity, but I would like to still have it so that way it has that support structure. So that way the boiler doesn't go bobbing up and down like that. And so that way the front engine will track better. So that way there'll be more weight on the front engine, on the front truck and the front engine. But also traction tires. They don't really tell you a good way how to take the side rods off. Because, you know, this thing had it had a traction tire on the rear engine, but they don't really tell you how to take the side rods off. They don't even give you a tool to take them off either. So that's also another thing. Like, you got a little bolt or nut there, or whatever it's called. I think it's a nut. Anyway, they don't even tell you how to take that off. But again, still, sorry for ranting so much. But if any of y'all have information on the Athearn's customer service or parts center, or whatever it's called, leave it in the comment section below. Let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully I'll be streaming it too. So, see you guys soon, but I'm sorry, but Athearn do better, because you are among the most expensive in the hobby. I expect more. Yeah, I just can't even, but I'll see you guys next time. See you guys at 2 o'clock.